Aviation. I work for Design and Construction, and I'm here to give you guys the first look of Chicago Department of Aviation. Okay, at CDA we work every day to create new partnership and economic development opportunities for Chicago area MBE and WBE, and other small and mid-sized business and contractors that have the skill, talent, and driven to help make O'Hare and Midway airports of the future. We continue to expand diversity and equity and intend to do so through every phase of modernization at our airports. O'Hare and Midway are owned and operated by the City of Chicago, and they're managed by the Chicago Department of Aviation. Consider we manage one of the busiest systems in the world, one that accommodates more than 1.5 million passengers and 1.1 million aircraft operations last year, while at the same time embarking on transformation capital projects at both airports. We like to say we're moving people and goods in record numbers. CDA airfield modernization has literally paved the way for O'Hare 21. The unexpected $8.5 billion transformation of O'Hare. A direct result of the vision of the city and our airline partners to keep Chicago at the forefront of aviation and connected to the world. O'Hare 21 is much more than only runways. O'Hare 21 is redeveloped hotels, O'Hare finalizing the O'Hare modernization program, and the continued CIP project, construction improvement projects, other than the well-known OGT that is coming and the Terminal 5 improvement. Chicago Department of Aviation is in the midst of the major modernization efforts of both O'Hare and Midway, presenting thousands of opportunities for local firms and job seekers for the economic success of airports. Our airports are an engine for economic activity and opportunities, putting more than 50,000 people to work in fields as diverse as concessions and construction, project manager and motor truck drivers, and we are constantly on the lookout for new talent. More than $2 billion in O'Hare 21 contracts will go to MB, WB, and DBA firms. O'Hare is committed with the sustainability. That's why we created SAM. SAM was created to have a sustainable document as a mechanism to ensure the civil projects at O'Hare meet sustainable goals. It's like LEED for buildings. So we try to keep our airport green and sustainable. And these are the key O'Hare 21 procurements. RFQ for construction and management, agency services. Most of these projects are going to be advertised second quarter of 2020. Multiple contract managers contract will be awarded to oversee various segments of O'Hare 21 terminal area plan enabling projects, the capital improvement projects as well. These projects include work in LANDSIDE, AIRSIDE, and safety and security packages. RFQ for architecture and engineering design transporter services. Basically, it's the same. We are targeting $8.5 billion, so we have a lot of work out there. RFQ for quality assurance and material testing. We need to make sure that our materials and whatever we're developing out there is with quality and control. Construction contract. Runway 4 right is in construction. We are extending the runway 4 right. This is the last piece of the O'Hare modernization program, the last extension, with the taxiway system. Leak refers to BC tunnel. The tunnel, or the disco tunnel, well known, that connects Terminal B and C, has a lot of infiltration. That's under construction right now as well. replacement of rotunda air handling units. That's under construction, as well, start construction this year. They are replacing 11 rotunda air handling units, recondition of the existing ductwork. AIRSIDE renovations is under construction as well. Relocating various repost users into one location for incident mitigation and provide a central control center for the airport in I-2. O'Hare H&R plant life safety system and fire alarm system. Incorporate the most current life safety systems in the H&R plant. This project consists of design phase evaluation and construction phase implementation of recommendations from the insurance carrier and the requirements of Chicago Building Life Safety Codes. The fire safety device and the fire alarm system will be upgraded to SBI1. Water meter and automatic readers. Is the installation or replacement of all the water main automatic readers at O'Hare. We need to make sure, we know how much water is coming into her, but we need to make sure we know where it's going. 90-inch JAWA relocation. This is a relocation of a 90-inch water main that serves the northwest suburbs and a 48-inch main from the CDA Department of Water to be able to expand I-190 and try to get rid of the congestion of the Spine Road AIRSIDE relocation. Move the AOA security fence east on the existing Spine Road and reconstruct portion of a new AIRSIDE roadway in the place of existing Spine Road to increase capacity. Terminal building ADA. We are updating all the ADA ramps and facilities at O'Hare. Chicago Department of Aviation job order contract job rehabilitation of airport facilities. We are advertising this job contract again to do work at O'Hare and rehabilitation when it's on emergencies. Professional service contract. Comprehensive custodial window cleaning and related hygienic and disposal services for AIRSIDE, Secure Side, Terminal 1 and 3 at Chicago O'Hare Airport. CDA seeks to identify a provider of custodial service that utilizes the enhanced technology to security services, demonstrates their commitment to sustainability, prioritizes customer service, and operates through the seamless process in the delivery of services. The successful respondent shall furnish all necessary labor, material, tools, equipment, technology, and supervision to perform custodial services 24/7. 65 days. A year of approximately 500,000 square feet of restrooms, public spaces, budget claim areas, office, and other spaces at Terminal 1, 2, and 3. This RFP is for AIRSIDE Secure Custodial Services at O'Hare. A separate RFP was issued for AIRSIDE Secure Custodial Services. Target market, unarmed security guard services for O'Hare and Midway International Airports. The Chicago Department of Aviation requires a contractor regularly engaged in providing the type of unarmed security service as detailed herein to provide trained, licensed, skilled, and qualified unarmed security guard X-ray screening services. The contractor security guards must exercise training, experience, and skills as required to ensure a safe and lawful environment at Chicago O'Hare and Midway International Airports. These services shall include the equipment, radios, and vehicles required to provide them the security guard screening. The security guard screening must protect the general public property, security-related information, and private property of Chicago O'Hare and Midway International Airports, all concordance with the terms and conditions. On-call environmental compliance and industrial hygiene consulting services. Contractor will manage an environmental compliance program to ensure the Chicago Department of Aviation maintains full compliance with all environmental regulations and laws, including but not limited to air quality, land and waste management, water quality, storage tanks, and industry jet. Work services and commodities contracting. Contractor must furnish all labor, supervision, material, equipment, and traffic protection necessary to perform the removal of rubber and other contaminants from runways and pavements as detected at the O'Hare and Midway International Airports. Inspection, maintenance, repair, replacement, and new installation of various HVAC system and equipment. The contractor must furnish all supervision, labor, equipment, parts, materials, tools required under this specification for inspection. Maintenance, repair, replacement, and new installation of various HVAC systems and equipment located at Chicago O'Hare Midway International Airports. All service will be accordance with the general conditions, special conditions, and the detailed specification as specified per. Purchase of various wood and metal doors and door frames, materials and supplies. The contractor must furnish and deliver FOB, the Department of Aviation, various using departments, wood doors, metal doors, and door frames, accessories and supplies as specified. Structural breach and repairs at O'Hare and Midway International Airports, LANDSIDE and AIRSIDE. The contractor will furnish all labor, materials, equipment, tools, and traffic protectors required for structural tunnel and bridge repairs. Both structural and non-structural were directed at O'Hare and Midway International Airports. That's all I got. Thank you. Any questions?
Yeah. So one of the things I noticed is that I see that some of the contracts are coming up for the first quarter of 2020, yes, but yet it still was specified in there that whatever the RFP number was, and then also it was like a 2019 date. Is it safe to say that many of those first quarter contracts have already closed out for the most part?
The 2019 date, yes.
No, so they have. Okay.
Yes, and the 2020, I'm sure if you get registered, you get the notification when they're coming out.
Right. So that was basically showing that it was slated for that first quarter. Mm-hmm. Okay, got it. All right.
The construction was where most of them under construction. This one is the construction was where it's right. Under construction.
Or even the security one. Right, even the security one. Yeah. Okay.
No, but this one is second quarter 2021.
Right. So
second quarter 2021. Okay, first quarter 2020. Which one were you talking about?
So I think a good example was like the security one that you had. I believe that it was just showing the RFP date that was at 2019, but it was showing to be anticipated like an award potentially for 2020 first quarter. And I guess I was just a little confused in regards to right, so that's a good example. So you see the expiration date, right? So I see the current contract number. Is that when that current contract was going to end? That was in place for November 30th, 2019, and it's set to be advertised first quarter 2020, or did it really go out before first quarter of 2020?
I don't think it went out for 2020. I think it will go out for 2020. I think that number might be the date, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, because yeah, it's just the one that we're in construction will say construction right there, but
I was just wondering. That was just an example myself. Okay. Thank you.
That was my question. I mean, I understand what's going on with that particular contract.
I think that's the actual contract is that date and expired last year.
Well, it's expired several times, that particular contract, but I think that was the last renewal one, so you probably just didn't get the updated information. But what's kind of interesting to me, it has not gone out for advertisement or bid yet, and so one of my concerns would be with this being, you know, we're approaching almost the halfway part of the first quarter of 2020. Irrespective of what it is that you're interested in, when it gets that close to the, you know, to the close of what you and your department anticipates to be the advertising date, how would a person or organization that's anticipating maybe bidding on something that you've advertised, how do we take that? Is that to say just keep on looking, maybe you get pushed back and it'll come up sometime during the year, or that's how you do
Yes,
it?
because sometimes when those contracts kind of like, our paperwork doesn't match sometimes, so we expand the contract for a year, so this advertising there will be, but it won't be much, because if the city, extended the contract for a year, anyway, we have to start looking for the new, for the new contract.
Okay.
So it will be advertised, while all the paperwork goes to DPS and compliance will take a while.
So keep your eyes open.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Very open, there's a lot coming up.
Is this work that you're referring to on here, is this different from the work that's under the pre-qualification for like Clayco, Powers and Sons? I know you mentioned like Terminal 5. So I got an invitation to bid for that one, and I know you have to like be pre-qualified under those 3 of those. Is this the same work, or is this something that you could bid separately outside of those 3 firms?
Some is included, some is separate.
Okay, so whatever comes from them is...
It's from them, and whatever comes out from the city will be city.
And is this advertised like on CDOA separately than what they have? Like I know,
No.
I think this runway, but I think it's the east-west, so that's out right now. I know I received an invitation for that. Would that not be on the CDOA site then, because they're bidding that?
I think he will be there as well. If you give me the, I'll get back to you.
Okay,
But I think it will be advertised there under them.
okay, thanks.
Thank you, and so I guess my question is, what's your DBE percentage? Is it 40% the overall goal to achieve on most of these contracts, or what is?
Yes, it varies from project to project,
Okay.
but it's between 40 and 45. It's DBE, yeah, depends, because sometimes if it's MBE and WBE, or it's WBE only.
Okay. All right.
Do I have any more questions for her?
Okay, well, so I do have one. So you did talk about the job order contracting, job program too as well. So that's just pretty much to have that pool of vendors in reserve just in case emergency situations come up. I'm assuming like when they get ready to pull those vendors, of course it's by commodity code, but is it do you guys have like an automatic rotation in which you'll select a vendor? Like hypothetically, let's just say I do plumbing, for example, right? And it's 10 of us that are now on your job order contracting list. You know, how do we know who's going to be pulled at what? How does that process work? Just curious.
Usually, we will put it out, and you guys will present
Okay. So
an estimator, and then out of that estimation.
So we'll still, okay, got it, okay.
Or it will be out, and then whoever wants to submit an estimate, and
Right. So they
because you don't have to participate if you don't want to, or you can like think it's not good.
Oh, that's good. So maybe okay, okay. So that's good. That's good.
So out of that estimating, we'll choose one.
If there's no other questions, we want to thank you for participating in today's workshop, and we will review this workshop one more time this month at the Construction Summit on February 19th.
I'll be there as
So
well.
if you want to participate in that, feel free to do so. I think Alex is going to do a presentation at the Construction Summit, along with what's your first name?
Carolina.
Carolina.
I'll be there.
She's gonna be there also as well. So both of them will be there. They'll be able to answer any additional questions that you have. So she can get, if you're coming to the construction summit, she can give you the answer to your questions that you will have gotten at.
Quick question, this was all construction related regarding aviation. Who handles transportation like shuttle bus services with the aviation?
Alex.
Aviation as well.
Yeah, that's aviation. We all are departments within the city, but we all have separate training and workshops and outreach. But this event that we're having on February 19th, everybody will be there, and that's the purpose, so that you have a one-stop shop of you can get to the people and ask the questions that you want. And it's also so that you can not only network, but engage in opportunities that might be available within that group. That's why Carolina and Alex will be there as an exhibit table as well. So they will have those opportunities listed along with other city, state, and county offices as well. So Alex will be there, but if if there's something specific that you want, maybe after this you can tell her so that she can make sure that Alex has the information if you're coming that day.
Okay, thank you.
I was gonna ask, what type of shuttle, like the shuttles? Like the,
Shuttle bus services, so like taking passengers from terminal to terminal.
okay.
That's Alex, right?
It will be advertised as a regular contract. Right now, I think there is a contract in place. I don't know if they're planning on extending it, because I don't know when the date is. I think there is a date after, but I'm not sure. But yeah, if you
Yeah.
have a question, let me know and I'll get an answer to you.
I mean, even if it's not out, you'll get a chance to talk with the powers to be. And also, if you haven't received or gotten a hard copy of the buy-in plan, this tells you, this is a 18-month projection of what's out there already. We will have a special edition for the construction summit, so there'll be a new one, but just specifically for the construction summit that will have all of these and anything since this booklet was printed. So this is kind of, to me, like the Bible of what you need to have if you're searching for opportunities or you want to see who does what and what departments to target for that day. That's the Bible to do that with. Are there any other additional questions that you might have? Well, be careful out there, and because it's cold and snowing, and hopefully we'll see all of you on February 19th. And if you haven't signed up, sign up. And if you know somebody that needs to be there, tell them to sign up. They can go to Eventbrite, Construction Summit 2020, City Construction Summit 2020. It comes up whatever you put in there like that, and they can sign up. You know, there is no number or limit of people that can attend because people come out throughout the day. So we just want to be able to network and give you the information that you're looking for. And a lot of times people don't, have explained to us they don't want to go from department to department, from, county to state to figure out what they need to do. They want something where everybody is all at the same place. So here you go.
Your new location looks good.
Yeah, Malcolm X, we're looking forward to
There's
that.
probably more parking there than the,
Yeah, and if you come to that, you can get your parking thing validated, and it's free. So
Oh, okay.
you don't even have to pay for parking.
because the church one was hard to park.
Yeah, the church one was hard to park, and generally when we go to places like UIC, you gotta pay to park, and you bite that bullet.
But it's pretty reasonable at UIC.
Yeah, it is $6.
I think like 60, right?
Yeah, but, you know, Malcolm X, I'm liking the feel that, you know, it's covered parking too, so you're not walking out in the elements if you don't need to. It's a bigger space for us. We have more vendors than we had last year at the construction summit. And if you think this one is nice, wait till you see the one we have planned for July.
You've got it right.
Yeah, I
Well,
voted
at
on
this
that, I got
one,
it.
we don't
I mean, I
take
live out south.
that many more than
You've
we
got it right.
had.
When you take the train.
Oh, yeah, I
because
drove here, I actually
we
have
always
another
in a
meeting now.
smaller venue for the construction
Thank you.
summit. But for the vendor fair, we open it up, further, but we're careful because we are the city. We have to be careful of the people who are vendors, because anybody out there that sells something can say, why didn't you invite me?
The problem is, usually I get what you're saying, although somebody comes with the barbershop, probably, they have no interest in anything other than selling somebody wants.
Well, then they could say they could sell it to CPS.
But what I'm saying is, it's usually always the same.
So I'm gonna come out, in February. I figured, because I just did like the cannabis people, so right now I'm pending, well, I'm actually at 78% TB for my certification. ACDPG. So I'm working on that.
But see, what people don't get it is it runs two ways. They just have a booth they have to sit at for 8 hours. You can do that same network and go into whoever you feel that will.
secure DVDs, additional DVDs. Those are things I used to run operations at Bank of America. So I was curious to know, do you guys ever have solicitations for like, let's just say it's like real estate, office management, commercial management?
We have it in-house.
You do it in-house? Okay.
See,
We have a real estate department.
And it was actually a smart move, actually. Okay. I was just curious to know, but I'm gonna come out anyway and just get some additional
They
information.
offer some.
Did you go to the cannabis?
Small business.
The cannabis?
They
fair
offer
thing on
to take
Saturday?
them with them and give them some of their work.
It's really good,
And so
especially
they are
targeting
employing
minority minorities.
I'm glad we're doing all this.
Yeah, no, I think it's,
Well, you can send it to
I think the mayor
you know,
needs to,
we
she's
can,
done a great job.
jury,
as well.
yeah, until we'll come back
Are
with you.
That's why I was asking about, the DVD goals,
DPS
but I guess again, it depends, whatever the
At
contract.
city.
Yeah, but there's.
ORG, and we can take a look at who you are. I can tell you for this one,
We have like
maybe
five,
because it's a smaller venue and we have,
Yeah.
80 some odd
Okay.
vendors now.
That.
And, it's really, I mean, you don't even know if
Do
you
you
do
guys
it.
also recognize, and I'm, again, I'm.
But the
I'm sending-
one, for July is in a larger space.
By Monday, my submittal. But
So,
you guys
you
recognize,
know, we have to, the second
like,
thing
the
is
state of
we have to
Illinois
figure out
Business
what
Enterprise
bucket
Program.
to
You guys
put.
should also consider that.
Because
or
again, like I
state of
said,
Illinois
any
Small
business
Business
can
Enterprise.
say,
I think
you
those
know, we offer this and we offer that. And,
That's good. Okay, that's good to know.
you
It
don't
was
have
good
a
meeting you.
bucket.
Thanks too for this
Thank you.
information.
And you're
Thank
out
you.
there writing stuff in here for people to say, well, I could have been there. You know, why didn't you ask me? You know, so you can send it to me, and we can see if we have something that we can offer you.
That would be great, you know, it's better than.
But you have to well explain what you have to offer other.
Doing the same thing, sharing your pamphlet and business cards, you know, same folks who may or may not call you. So I mean, we'd like to explore that.
Well, yeah, you would have to present it to me.
Okay.
And with an explanation, you can send me the email to the DPS events.
Okay.
And fully explain what you have to offer other businesses, not-for-profit. And if we feel that, you know, we can work it that way, then fine, we can do that.
Okay.
If we feel that we can put you or on some type of situation where we can have a workshop, and you'll be included in that, and you can tell what you do, then that might be where we put it. I mean, we try to work what we can for who we can in the sense of if it fits.
Sure.
Because I have people from Florida, all over.
Yeah.
Some people took planes here and didn't even, they they signed up to be a vendor. They came to the event saying they were a vendor. And then when I asked the name of the organization, I said, I don't have you down. And they said, well, I did sign up. They signed up as a participant, not as a vendor. And so, you know, I apologize, but that person came all the way here, flew all the way here, and I couldn't give them a take because they were a business that made money. So,
I'll send that email and go to communication.
yeah, and if it's something a rarity, but something a necessity that helps people, because we do have people in the money lending business, we have banks and things that are there, but they're there for a purpose because they offer small business loans, specialty loans to specific minority businesses or, you know, stuff like that. So, you know, we work with you, we can work with
We'll
you.
see what happens.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
I just had a brief question.
Yes.
The Department of Fire.
I have no idea. I don't even believe they in this building.
I hope they are. I really hope they are.
No. I can pretty much tell you, they probably are not.
They
Finance.
used to be,
They used to be.
yeah, years ago, but I would think they're at,
The headquarters for the fire department. Just like the police department has their own
Cause
headquarters.
they said, okay, I spoke to someone that was at this outlet, and I'm trying to figure out, it was the FOIA, it was one of the FOIA groups, but okay, I need to.
Call that number,
Yeah.
call them back, and then ask them what floor they're on.
look under, Chicago Fire Department.
Yeah.
CFD, that's what they're called.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks again.
Because I have never gotten anyone that is from the fire department.
If you want to give, oh, I'm sorry. Quick question.
Uh-huh.
Do you want to get rid of your books? I'll take them back to the office.